Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/UmarThePsychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858.
Now, is anyone out there really surprised that this actually went down? I'm not that surprised, and this is just wild, man. This is just wild, but I'm just not surprised. So many people just get so much fame, right? All his bookings he's doing, all this money he's getting, and they just don't know how to handle that money. They just don't know how to handle that money to the point now where he's doing digital panhandling. The fact is, he's giving out his cell phone number in order for people to give money to his Apple account. This is the main reason why I always talk about, man, we just need to have better conversations about financial literacy. It's not hard to make money, right? It's not hard to make money. The hardest thing to do is to hold on to the money. And this guy, I mean, let me tell you something right now. I never believed in him from day one. I really don't follow into that bullshit because I know a lot of people like to just watch things like that and it's just like mindless information, and I don't mess with that guy. And instantly, as soon as I heard him open his mouth and talking, I was like, okay, he's a con artist. But I will tell you this: he's good at what he does, at the message he delivers and the absurdity he says certain things and making things go viral. Because my kids are walking around at home like talking like him, mimicking him, having like cracking jokes. And I'm like, damn, how the hell did my kids, right? My son is 17 and my daughter's 14. I'm like, how they know about this? Like, I had no idea they would know who he is. But they said everyone in their school, they talk about him, they crack jokes, and everyone knows who he is because of the absurd stuff that he says. But with all that viralness that he had, all the money he made from going on shows, now this is it. You're asking people, right, for money to support your lifestyle when you made all this money, right? You should be able to just, I mean, I know he's making the school and stuff like that, but it seems like, was that a scam? Right? That's why you have to be able to, that's why you can't just trust everyone. Not everyone has good intentions, man. Some people just don't know what they're doing. And this seems like this is one of the cases, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man, I'm seeing this time and time again. I know you guys seen this. A lot of you guys probably thought, yo, he was no good up to the beginning. Like, you knew that from the beginning. This guy was just no good. But it seems like that 15-minute of fame is starting to go away. And it's not done, man. I seen this video earlier, someone sent it to me, and I was like, this is just absurd. This is not over. Check this out.
I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when the situation is going to be resolved.
So no investing in real estate, no investing in the stock market, no emergency fund, none of that. That's it. He's one account is frozen, probably his Bank of America account, regular checking account, and that's it. Everything just collapses. the lack of financial literacy, right, in this situation is insane. All that knowledge that he has, or listen, I don't know what he says is factual or not. I don't pay attention to all that, but all the stuff that he spews, all that education that he learned, he couldn't take time to just understand how finances work, right? He couldn't take time to recognize I'm about to open up a school. Maybe I should understand how, to save my money, how to build additional wealth for me and my family. That way we could survive and at the same time get the school up and running. Like asking people, getting advice, opening up accounts, proper accounts for the situation, understanding about taxes, none of that, to a point where your account gets frozen and that's it. You have no money anywhere else, nowhere, no assets you can sell to pull that money from. That's like a situation where the average American are going through right now, right? And most of us have like one or two accounts. If one of the two of our accounts are frozen, then yeah, we're like, yo, bills gotta get paid. Like, what's up here? But if someone is running a business and they're making as much money as he's making, how could you just have all your money into one account and when it's frozen, not even have an account for like 2 or 3 months worth of emergency money to cover, any type of expenses? Because fraud is always going to happen. We all know that. We all know that fraud is always going to happen. That's why a lot of us use credit cards, because if that account gets locked up, we know, okay, our hard-earned cash, our cash is sitting in our checking account. We're good with that. But to just not mitigate that risk, it's really sad. And I'm hearing, I did a little more research on this as well, and I'm hearing that like he's saying someone hacked into his account and that's why it's frozen. To me, just no money in there at all. What do you guys think? Right? I feel like he just had no money. He had no money, and he was spending it and just maintaining this image that he has. That now he ran out of money. That's the cruel thing when it comes to the internet, man. When you get this fame, I don't want to say it's cruel because it gives you a huge influx of money, but you have to know it's not going to last, right? YouTube is not going to keep on pushing your videos. TikTok is not going to keep on, playing your videos. And this gimmick that you have, that you continuously not being genuine and just bashing people and attacking people, that's not going to last because people can get tired of it because it's not a wealth building, a business building thing. It's just, I don't know, you're just spewing just craziness, thinking that you're gonna make all this money off that and it's gonna be long term, but it's not. And obviously, it comes now to a point where you're doing digital panhandling. Man, we've seen this before, and we knew this was gonna happen. And I wish him luck, man, because I really don't wish ill will on anyone. I really wish he could at least get some money to pay his bills, because we're all going through something now, at least enough to pay his bills. But hopefully, this is a lesson he'll learn from it, right? Because to me, through everything in life, like every loss is a lesson that's learned. You could discover himself, and if that school was legit, hopefully it's not a scam. If it's legit, hopefully he's able to build it, keep it going. But man, this is a bad, 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 bad look on his side. I don't think a lot of people are going to trust him after this. What do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. Catch you guys in my next video. Peace.